Hello, my name is Abe and welcome back to Dark Souls. Let's try another run here, maybe this time without so much Transformer nonsense enemies in the horrible location known as the bank. What do we take here? We have survival equipment with the ice crossbow. Let's take that. I've been running a lot of survival runs recently, but to be fair, I really like survival runs in Dark Souls, which is not Dark Souls. It's Dead Space, which is not Dead Space. It's what is this game called? Dead Cells. That's the one. My God, my brain is fried, and I've just started. Anyways, I really enjoy the survival equipment recently. We just need to find like a good survival run that can actually like succeed. That's the hard part, isn't it? Okay. I would love to transition this into a melee survival run because I really like the melee survival runs, but we'll see what we get. It seems like a pretty good weapon to deal with the elites, huh? More biters. I don't know why, but it seems like every time I get one of these crossbows, it's always the biter variant. And I don't want biters on my, oh, good. I don't want biters on my, you mother. I don't want biters on my freeze crossbow. Get out of here. Dude, this crossbow is horrible. There's probably like a good way of using this crossbow or of building it with particular skills or maybe like additional equipment, but every time I've gotten this crossbow, I've just regretted it. That's fine though, that's fine. We'll find a new weapon soon, TM. You know what? I got a new weapon right here. It's called just spinning. I don't want to deal with it anymore. I'm just gonna spin my way to success. Crossbow's fine, it's operator error. I'll show you operator arrow. Well, I can't, I used the, oh my Lord. I used the thing and then I can't do anything without stopping the spinning process. All right, well, you know what, fine, I'll stop the spinning process. I can't freaking go anywhere. Spinning the damn syringe. Also should not have reactivated the owl. The owl's part of the problem because the owl is stopping me from actually freezing enemies because it's hitting the enemies. So it's really preventing me from doing as much damage as I would like here. Sure. Hey, you gotta admit, it sounds great when you actually swing it. It sounds like he's actually trying to bite something. Trying to bite the hand that feeds you. Tombstone. It's a poise axe. The Maw of the Deep does more damage on a rooted target. We've built a synergy. Let's go. Hold on. Now I get to actually maybe use this shark like it's intended, like God intended. Spinning to winning, or actually not spinning to winning, but rooting to winning at all times. Okay, look at the map. What is this? It's a better syringe, but I'm not gonna keep the syringe. The syringe is kind of, get that mouse pointer off the screen. The syringe is kind of a little too strong. I'm probably gonna drop it for another survival item as soon as we get something else showing up on this run. Okay, let's go to the Arboretum. I want to make an Arboretum run work, a DLC run. I also am so scared about that bank now. Every time I've been going to the bank since the beta version of this bank nonsense, every time I've gone to the bank, I've died horribly. Because of those damn gold gorgers that transform, punch you, and then kill you in one shot. So I'm very wary, especially early on in your run. Later in your run, not much of a problem. Early in your run, bit of a problem. So yeah, the shark now crits on a rooted target. It still bled him. That's kind of amusing. Which does make it slightly better because it does more damage now. At least I assume it does. You know, it's always possible that they had reduced the damage of the weapon in order to give it crits. But it does seem to be doing a pretty good job. 2 extra jumps in midair, reveals invisible enemies. I'm actually gonna keep the current amulet for the time being. It's temporary stats, but what I like about it is revealing invisible enemies. If we go to the... What door was this? I can't look at the door anymore. If we go to the prison, which we probably will, because it's just free loot, we're gonna want to have the ability to see invisible enemies because the prison is the place that has all those invisible enemies. So we'll try this shark out, as I've been wanting to do for a while, until we find a tombstone, then I'll immediately switch. Well, that hurt slightly. It wasn't that bad though. That hurt. Well, it wasn't that bad though. Trying to just exploit the fact that we do heal slightly. It's actually not even slight, it's kind of a big heal when you hit something after taking damage. So I'm exploiting that rally. You know what I'm noticing with the shark? I don't know if this is intentional, that was fun. But I'm noticing, I think, that the damage from the the attack speed of the shark, it like resets if you don't use it immediately. Like, so you know how when you do like a 1, 2, 3 hit combo or something in Dead Cells, you can dodge roll and then keep your combo active. You know, it's so that you don't have to like always be attacking an enemy, and if you have like a 5-hit combo on your weapon, you can get to that 5-hit combo. You can dodge and continue your combo, dodge and continue your combo. Nice. The shark feels like it's really hard to continue your combo. Maybe that's just because it's so slow. But it really does feel like I'm having a hard time actually throwing that shark, even though I'm trying to move around pretty quickly. I also have a bit of a dislike for the fact that it's not giving me the stuns on hit. You know, if I was running a toothpick, it would stun him on a hit. If I was running a tombstone, it would probably stun him on the first hit. If not the first hit, maybe the second hit. But the shark seems to have a bit of an issue stunning targets, and so it means that I am sometimes taking a little bit more damage than I would otherwise intend. But we'll see. We'll keep playing around with it, or we could swap to a toothpick. I mean, the Maw of the Deep is. Let's keep the Maw of the Deep. This is our experimentation moment. But the toothpick, the damage was a little higher, I think. Although we're not getting as many crits out of the shark as we probably should be getting. We should definitely be rooting the enemy, then smacking them. Let's try to do that, shall we? Skills. You know what? We could go like ultra heavy root here, but I don't think we should. I'll take another shock. I didn't really use this super effectively last time around, but maybe I can make up for past mistakes. Right, I don't have a shield anymore, I got a boy's axe. Admittedly, the shark does do pretty good damage. And it keeps enemies locked in place. And the bleed is in particular doing a lot of work. If you do manage to get that third throw in, that third attack throw. But also, like, I throw the boy's axe at an enemy and then they immediately get stunned. Or at least, like, semi-interrupted, right? Also, just hit it. Also, the throw on the shark, I'm realizing. Get out of here. Has a bit of an arc to it that makes it sometimes hard to hit. And if you, right, I don't have a shield. And if you miss it, you got nothing to follow up on it. If you hit him, oh, it's such a good amulet. I'm gonna take it. If you hit an enemy when they're rooted, it seems like you do get the stun though. So that's really what we should just be doing. We should be using way more rooting into the shark swing, especially considering that the boy's axe is so fast, there's like almost no reason not to throw it. About the best reason I can think of is that if I'm trying to fall onto an enemy and attack them, I have to attack him before I'm in line to hit him with the freaking boy's axe to begin with. Gotta start my attack up in midair. But again, like I'm hitting him with the boy's axe and everything's getting stunned, so the shark is kind of, it doesn't seem that useful. You almost hit me. I'm still just, you know, experimentation here. I actually did throw the shark. What? I don't even know how that happened. How the heck did I throw the shark there? That was a wild one. I like leapt onto a platform, and because of how I leapt onto the platform or something, it actually did count it as a, all right. It counted it as a good throw. I'll take it, I guess. Hold on. I gotta wait for my boy's axe to come back. Let's get the heck out of this floor. I am not confident at all. Wasn't there a weapon shop? Hold on. I gotta look. Oh, it's all way too expensive. I don't want to see it. You know what? There is an explosive crossbow. I am not confident at all with this shark. I'm gonna go explosive crossbow until I can find a tombstone or something. Maybe even a toothpick. But I feel like I just don't understand how to properly utilize that shark. Goodbye, shark. Doo 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 doo. Goodbye, shark. Doo 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 doo. Yeah, just give me the crossbow. Maybe this is what I need. The bank is still tough. Made even tougher when it transitioned from alpha to beta, but it's still a tough biome, and I am dying over and over again on this this bank nonsense. Maybe what we need is just, you know, a nice, solid, heavy crossbow. You know, maybe we've seen it before, but it's still a good weapon. It gets the job done. Now give me a tombstone. Without a shield or a actually, we do have a boy's axe, so it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. And at least now that I have a good weapon, I'm not that worried about these enemies, because they're not really gonna put up too much of a resistance. More like they're not gonna be able to put up too much of a resistance. I see it. These enemies get obliterated by explosive crossbow, but that's just because it's just the best freaking weapon in the game. Freaking stun on every hit. Well, not on that one. Okay, I may have overestimated my ability to survive here. Hold on, we'll still be okay. Hey, you. It's okay, all we need to do is now just find a little bit of emergency rations. Although I guess that just means we just gotta, you know, kill some enemies. Holy crap. Did you murder all my biters? You know what? Oh, I can't progress. I can't progress until I dodge roll. I did it again. I can't believe I did it again. Just wasted cells spinning up for no reason. Hey. Oh God, I'm out of ammo. What's up, dude? Just mining. Don't worry about me, just mining. Just minding my own business. Don't want none of this. Random skills. Dude, at some point I'm gonna have to swap out this, this sickle. And by sickle I mean syringe. Even though we haven't done it yet. I just keep trying to use it, I'm using it very inappropriately. Clearly that means there's something wrong with the weapon and not me, right? Say yes. Why am I getting my ammo back? I'm not getting my ammo back that time. Hello? Hello? Okay. Do not need a different amulet. Ours is fine. I'm very surprised whenever you do not get pushed away via the knockback, have to admit. The thing is, though, the knockback is very good at keeping you safe, isn't it? It's fine. It's fine. Come back. Oh, Lord. At least in theory, we're gonna make it out of this floor. Uh-oh, gotta go. Really, it's just, I gotta make a hole for myself to get out. Come on. You're not even a real elite, you're a fake elite. You're not even gonna drop anything for me after I kill you. Should be done. Oh my lord. I believe. I believe. Oh, Jesus. I believe. I believe. Just keep saying you believe. And then nothing can go wrong. How many enemies are still alive here? Goodness. I feel like we've killed everything in this biome 4 times over. Why are there still enemies alive? Who could possibly sustain an assault of this magnitude? Malaise has been cleared. Oh my god, thank you. Although we're not done with the floor yet. Now we're done with the floor. Hold on, give me mapping. Thank you. Oh goodness. I guess we must have just passed up on a lot of enemies. Which is a little surprising, honestly. I thought we did a pretty good job of clearing them out on the first pass. What is this? Jumping on an enemy stuns it. I hate that ability. I'm Depresso, welcome. Says, I'm going to try to beat the game with only the head attack. Shouldn't be too hard since it scales with survival and adds 2 damage each time. The head attack actually scales, I believe, with whatever your highest scroll is. This is same with the downward smash attack. It scales with whatever your highest stat is. But if the head specifically scales with survival, that's new information that I did not know about. Yoink. I'm pretty sure it scales with whatever your highest stat is. I guess I don't have any evidence to back that up. I haven't done a test, but I suppose it wouldn't be that hard to test specifically for that. Okay. Strange Man welcome, says Monopoly Man. I am the Monopoly Man. Although I have to admit, the Monopoly Man has great name. He's kind of been a little bit of a bad luck charm lately. I need to get another win as this guy before I lose my freaking mind. It's a toxic cloud when you take damage. Yeah, seems good. Okay. Dude, I'm just looking for a new weapon, please. These are not them. But I will tell you, I actually think I'll take the heavy turret, even though we only have 1 tactics. I don't really want the... Where are we going? I don't really want the syringe. I've done the syringe way too often. It's an easy, cheesy way of killing the bosses, but we don't gotta rely on it. We can fight these bosses the old-fashioned way with a giant shark in our hands. Okay, so then we'll take astronomy. There's our damage bonus for the boss fight. And we actually have to fight in the morass now. Fair enough. Which means that we are gonna be having just like a real fight on the tick fight. And like, compare this, by the way, to those freaking bank runs, when I don't have to deal with teleporting enemies that have insanely high HP. Like, we're actually surviving this. And I got hit once, but it didn't cost me 70% of my HP. Only 40% of my HP that time. Hey, get out of here. Get out of here. I forgot that you could even get these guys here, actually. The, no. I forgot that you could actually get the maskers. Uh-oh. It's actually not a bad position to be in, all things considered. Hey, come here. Uh-oh. Although I will say, being at, like, freaking 5 melees, a little awkward. But we'll work through it. We'll work through it, man. Men. Oh! It's coming. Bubonic Lettuce says, where are you right now? This is the morass of the banished, and I did just get cursed. And almost died. But we lived. Okay, blowgun. 5,000 DPS on a crit, 900 on a non-crit, explosive crossbow, 3,000 on a crit. We gotta keep the crossbow. A Strange Mint says, I feel an F coming. Pfft. This is easy. This is the easy part. Oh, God. I think he's attacking the biters. By the way, curse lifted, easy. Told you. Wow, I did get hit, and there's disengagement active. You know what though? Not really that worried. Because there's food back here, and we've got necromancy. We should be able to heal up pretty quickly. Hate that elite though. He's gonna be an annoying one to deal with. Go ahead. Go ahead. I said go ahead. Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead, go ahead. Yeah, give me a better amulet. Give me an amulet that has more stats. Not even better stats, just more stats. Could really go for some more stats right now. Okay. Bubonic Lettuce says, I went to the morass once and I'm never going back. Lost my YOLO to a giant tick and died to a fat samurai. Yeah, these fat guys, why are they here? What reason do they have to be in a giant tree? How did you get stuck up in this tree? Oh, when it works, man. There's nothing better. I love that slide, you see that? Okay. Keep scaling. I didn't even see you. I thought you died, even though I knew that you were gonna teleport right behind me, so, you know, who's the fool? Okay. I couldn't get out of the way in time. Don't stand there. You're okay, just kill the enemies. We gotta get rid of this freaking turret though, because it is like actually doing nothing. No. 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 We're getting our health back though. Jesus. As is the design. We're healing. We have like maximum malaise almost. Which is not what you want to see. I like that the item fell to me. Move on. Are they fat or just big boned? I thought they were pigs when I saw them. This is bubonic lettuce. Whatever they are, they're big. And they throw their weapon at you for some reason. That's a perfectly good axe. You could smack me with it. You've got armor. You're more of a melee looking guy. You've got a big helmet on too. You're like a Dark Souls boss. Or you're an invader actually. Well, I mean, this is 5 BC. They are kind of invading me. Random skills, survival skills. I will take the grenade as opposed to the cannon because I want to control when it activates. I saw you. I'm not gonna worry about you though. And honestly, at this point, oh. I thought this was the food area. This is not the food area. This is the area you go to when you want a free $1,000. Please no. Oh, I'm glad something happened to stop him from coming after me. Dude, the enemies here teleport real freaking fast, don't they? This is the problem with, you know, level 8 melees. It's not easy. Got him. Okay. Thankfully, these guys aren't the crab ninjas. I'd rather fight crab ninjas than the guys that throw their spinning axes, I think. Come on, come on. Just keep smashing. Just everything you got, keep smashing. Run. We're doing enough damage that we're killing things in one shot, which is real nice. Now that we've upped our damage enough. Okay, you'd like turned your shot. It's the food shop. Buy it, buy it. Hey, we made it through without having to spend a heal at least. And at least in our recent runs, the cause of death has not just been not healing, the cause of death has just been freaking gold guys and curse. And being surrounded by elite enemies, which are, you know, slightly harder to control for. We also got to 60 kills. Get me out of this floor. I don't want to be here anymore. That being said, we're gonna have to fight the boss using the crossbow, which is not what I wanted to use, but you know, whatever. It's the weapon that we have. We'll use it. No tombstone, no toothpick. And I've got a boy's axe in my back pocket, but we'll live with it. Unless we get something here. I was gonna say, because a scythe claw might be worth it. It's a level 9 claw. Also, I ate the food. I didn't recycle any of the food that we found in the biome, but you know what, that's fine. And then just, you know, reroll this. Toxic cloud with each hit. Maybe we could get like a toxic synergy here, but I like the plus 20. And I'll be honest with you, I don't even think I swap mutations. This is a slow boss. We don't need to be faster. I think we just go fight. And sure, it's a different weapon, but I'm relatively comfortable with the scythe. I think you've got to be comfortable with a lot of different weaponry in this game so that when you find something better, you can switch. Now, in theory, with Telluric Shock, I wonder if I could avoid tentacle damage by popping it. I'm not going to, but it is a theory. That was a very early tentacle, which is very good, and now for the next one, we can stand still. Didn't actually do any damage, but that's fine. Whoa! That was a very bad timing on my part. That's okay. 2 more shots should do it. There we go. Okay, get, sell the boots. I do not want boots. I will, however, take another point in survival, and then we'll sell this. We'll take this. I mean, we're making it. We're a lot better off than we were, you know, on our last attempt here. Flawless the boss. Made it to the boss. It's another freaking legendary curse sword. Are you kidding me? I mean, the damage is obscene. Honestly. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but I do believe you still die if you have a cursed sword in your backpack. As a result, we're gonna have to drop it every level. But I think we bring it along with us. You know what? I had a run recently. Well, it wasn't recently, it was quite a while ago, where we didn't see the bank. I'm wondering if that's because I went up and the bank is right here. You gotta walk to the right and it's underneath the Stilt Village exit as opposed to being before the elevator. The elevator happens first here. So there's the bank. Let's go. And then we just have to never, ever, ever use a cursed sword except for boss fights, probably. Also, what level did this replace? It replaced the whole biome set, didn't it? Because isn't it supposed to normally replace whatever biome that you choose, but we didn't choose a biome? Well, let me look at the map. Yeah, it just replaced, I don't know what. So I wonder what, I wonder what level of equipment we're gonna get here. Forgot to get to the teleporter. There we go. Because the level of equipment you get here, I believe, is related to what specific biome you chose to go to, but we didn't go to a specific biome. We just went to after the boss. I guess that's part of the reason why I am sometimes confused when I exit the... Yep, you're gonna upgrade immediately. You know, at least the money came to me. Also, I think I just discovered something. I think if I use Telluric Shock, then I can also use... He transformed. What? Didn't I have disengagement? Pardon? Did I not have disengagement active? I didn't pop disengagement, did I? What happened? I gotta go to the instant replay on that one. Wait a minute, we actually, you're right, it says death by curse. We actually died to curse while having no curse. Come on, come on. Yeah, how? The only thing I can think of is I brought the curse sword with me and I put it down. And maybe the game didn't understand that I put it down. Oh, you know what it could have been? Maybe if you, okay, I mean, this is a little bit hard to describe, but when you are in this screen, the equipment screen, and you press right bumper to take an item out of your backpack, maybe that kept the curse even though the item was put on the ground. And as a result of that, maybe that's why we died, because the game thought that we had dropped our curse sword, but we didn't actually drop the curse sword. And you know what? It's actually very easy to test that. We can test that in about 2 minutes. All we gotta do is just get a curse sword, put it in our backpack, put it down, and see what happens. You know, like, it could be that having the cursed sword on the floor meant that we were cursed, but that doesn't seem right, because why would that matter, like, at all, literally? It wouldn't matter at all. But basically, if we find a cursed sword, which shouldn't take too long, we can just put it in our backpack, put it on the ground, and see if we die. And if we die immediately, then we know that that's actually a bug. Really, this is just the thing that takes the most time, is just finding a curse sword. I don't want to back out and do a custom run looking for a curse sword, but I am extremely interested in figuring out why we died to a curse. First of all, that guy did like 1,100 damage in a single hit. That's a lot of damage. But we would have lived. We had disengagement. I had full health, I think. So we basically just hit this button over and over again looking for a curse sword. If you cross your eyes, it's a little bit easier. There it is. So we have a cursed sword in our backpack. This is where I wanted to go. And then we press RB to swap. Back out of this screen, the weapon gets put on the ground, you summon an enemy, and you die immediately. Okay, dude. That's a legitimate bug, and that's a legitimate way of testing to see if that bug exists. Now, so here's what I'm curious about. If we pick up the sword, put it in our hand, then swap it, will we still die in one shot? Because now it's not gone from our backpack to the ground. It went from our hand to the ground. We still die. Why are we dying even though I don't have the curse sword anymore? I guess now we're just kind of exploring this weird bug that got me killed. So for instance, you pick up this, you put this in your backpack, you put this in your backpack, now what happens? Will we still die? No. So if you leave your backpack slot empty, that's the problem. So if you just put the sword on the ground, then you die in one shot. Okay, so we understand what's going on here now. Taking the cursed sword out of your backpack and leaving your backpack empty gets you killed. That's the problem. So we're learning, we're understanding what's going on here. So in theory, you know what? In theory, there's another way that you can work around this, right? Let's say this is your loadout. What you can do is, you know, if you've got the sword in your first hand, I mean, I guess effectively this is exactly what we tested, but you could do it with one weapon. Like, what I'm thinking is, if you have another weapon in your hand, you can just swap it with your sword, put the other weapon in your backpack, take the other weapon out, and then you'll be fine. Like, now you can do this, then you can do this, and now we should be okay. Because the cursed sword, actually, hold on, let me do it differently. Cursed sword in the backpack, cursed sword on the ground, shield in the backpack, shield on the ground. Does that work? Yes, okay. So as long as you put something else in your backpack, you're fine. Ugh.